Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rezzen here with you to learn what is the definition of eager loading and how we can use it in .NET, and also what is the pros and cons of it. First of all, I have to tell you, eager loading is the process whereby a query for one type of entity also loads related entities as part of the query. I mean, we only use one database connection to fetch all the data. In order to do that, eager loading utilize include and then include methods. In this video, I will demonstrate you guys how to use the methods I mentioned and what is the difference between them. So let's dive into code. Okay guys, here we have simple dotnet application. In order to reduce wasting time, I've generated some entities. Let's review them together. The first entity is course. The properties of it are ID, title, and price, and two collections for teacher courses and tags. The second entity is tag. The properties of it are ID, title, and course ID and have relation with course. The third one is teacher. ID, code, first name and last name, and collection with teacher course. And the final one is teacher course. It's a junction entity that has a relationship with course and teacher, as you can see. Here we have DB context with the name of my DB context and sets our properties in it. And also we have DB context factory. Because I wanted to use code first to migrate my entities to SQL, I have to use it. In this class, we have a kind of method with the name of create DB context, and we use SQL Server to migrate our entities. Let's review the records that we have in our tables. In teacher table, we have 3 teachers with the name of Jack Davis, James Johnson, and Michael Williams. In course table, we have some courses, as you can see. And in our tags table, we have some tags for our course, such as .NET and C# tags for course 1. And the final one is teacher courses, the junction table between course and teacher. As you can see, we have some records here. Okay, let's come back to our code to find out what we can do with eager loading. First of all, let's create service class with the name of EF service because I want to write some codes here and use it from this class. Change the access modifier to public, and in constructor method, inject DB context. For our first example, I want to print all the data from teacher courses with a meaningful properties. The access modifier of the method is public and the return type is void, and the name of it is print teacher with courses. And declare new variable with the name of results. From teacher course entity, we should load the data from course and teacher using include, and from navigation property, we should load course, and the second one is teacher. And at the end of it, we should call .toList method to execute this query. In order to see that are our navigation properties, I'm in course and teacher, fill or not, I have to set a new for each on the results and console.writeLine these tags. The teacher name is from teacher course dot teacher navigation property dot first name, and again teacher course dot teacher dot last name, and the remaining text is and the course is again teacher course, but now course navigation property dot title. Okay, our first example is completed. As you can see, with only one database connection, we load all the data. Let's come back to our program class to call the method that we wrote. But before calling that method, I have to make an instance of option builder because I want to make a connection between our application with the database that we have. I'm in SQL Server. The option builder variable has a kind of method that we call useSQL server, and it says that gives me the connection string that you want to connect with the database. We copy the connection string and paste it here. Then we should make an instance of our DB context, my DB context, because we have to pass it into EF services constructor. New MyDB constructor and pass option builder dot option, and using because we want to make it as a disposable, and make an instance of EF service with the name of EFS equal new EF service and pass DB context into it. And now we can call the method that we wrote, efs.print teachers with courses. And the final one is console.readKey to make sure that not to close the window immediately. Let's run the project. As you can see, the result is the same as the things that we have expected. The teacher name is Jack Davies and the course is ASP.NET Core and so on. Okay, let's have another example to see that what is ThenInclude. First of all, I have to say that the ThenInclude method moves the chaining level to property included. In order to do that, let's have another example with tags. Not only loading a data into course navigation property, but also loading a tags course. We should call ThenInclude after including of course and tags. Okay, to show you guys that is it load or not, in the for each that we have, I have to set another for each, but on the tags, from teacher course variable dot course navigation property dot tags, console dot write line, a new text, and the text is tag title is plus tag dot title. This is the difference between include and ThenInclude method. It allows us to include related objects from the next level. Let's run the project to see that what's happened. Okay guys, now you can see that after printing the primary text, the teacher name is Jack Davies and the course is ASP.NET Core, we print the tags of courses, .NET and C#. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it become handy for you. Please subscribe me and comment me below if you have any question.